What? No! Guys, it's here! Oh my god, I have been waiting for this day! So, welcome to The Sims 4 Seasons. Now I'll be doing something a little different. You probably have been wondering, Kage, where is your Sims footage? You put up one video and then you went silent! Well, Anime Next was very, very close. And I made the bad decision of starting my Sims series right before Con Crunch. So I put up the first video, and then I got very wrapped up in making those ball gowns for Hana and I, with my mother's help. Thank you, Mom. Oh my god. They were beautiful, and I could not have done that alone. But because of Con Crunch, I got very much wrapped up in helping my mother finish the dresses and getting ready for the con, so I was unable to do Sim stuff. And then, after the con, no, right before the con, news of Seasons dropped. I was originally going to come home from the con and start recording some builds and some creative Sims, and then do the commentaries later after I was not sick anymore, because I came down with con flu. But when they dropped the trailer for Seasons, oh my god, was I excited. And I decided I was gonna wait for Seasons to drop, which it did at midnight, and I was still awake because I was up till 5:30 this morning working on the cosplay showcase video. Boy, do I have stories about that, which I'll talk about during the creative sim portion of the video. But I wanted to go over the little things that they included at the startup screen, so here we go. Experience impactful weather. From hot and sunny to blustery and snowy, every world's climate is unique and impacts your Sims' choices, relationships, and daily activities. Revel in seasonal activities. Bundle up to build a snow pal with friends, toss on a raincoat to splash in a spring shower, dress Sims in new swimwear to cool off in the sprinkler, harvest honey in the fall, play in leaves, or have child Sims make homemade holiday crafts. Celebrate the holidays. Decorate your home and bring Sims together to celebrate heartfelt holiday traditions. Watch as your Sims count down the calendar days for the next holiday. You can even create custom holidays and choose how your Sims celebrate. Grow your gardening career. Create beautiful bouquets and unearth new discoveries in the gardening career. Advance your Sims' budding talents to unlock fresh skills, new outfits, and handy objects. I am so excited. I cannot believe that this is here. This is the expansion I have been waiting for, because Seasons changes everything. Now, on top of Seasons, between the last video and this video, I have purchased a couple more packs. I had a chance to kind of splurge on myself before the big move, and the expansion pack that I couldn't remember in the last video that I had, by the way, was a laundry day stuff, because it had just come out. So I wanted to let you guys know what is new that I have. So I already had Pets and City Living and Get to Work, and I already had Parenthood and Dine Out and Laundry Day stuff and toddler stuff. So I ended up getting, as I spent like $50 to buy some of the smaller packs and one of the bigger packs. So I got Outdoor Retreat, because I really wanted the whole vacation thing. I like the idea of, like, after my Sims get married, sending them on like a 2-day honeymoon to, oh god, whatever the, Granite Falls? Is that what it's called? I don't remember! And then I got the kids' room stuff, because I always felt like I didn't have enough stuff for kids. And I really wanted the Monstermon thing. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and I'm so excited to play around with that. I have played with it on my own a little bit. I got movie hangout stuff because I wanted the popcorn maker. I love popcorn, like kettle corn, cheddar popcorn, and regular buttered popcorn. I cannot go to the movies without getting popcorn. Hana doesn't quite like popcorn, but I love kettle corn. more than anything. When I'm craving something sweet, I usually break out the kettle corn. I also got perfect patio stuff, and I was debating on either this or getting bowling stuff or getting the luxury pack or romantic garden, because I kind of wanted the butler, but I kind of really wanted the hot tub, because sometimes when like I play in the apartments in San Myshuno, and you know, obviously I can't put a pool, well, I could put an indoor pool in an apartment, but it would probably take up like the entire apartment unless it's the one huge apartment that actually has the indoor pool. But I like, you know, the apartments that have the balconies, being able to put a hot tub out there so that they've got something to kind of enjoy and you know, flirt around in with their significant other or whatever. So I'm gonna do a series. I'm gonna start, the first 2 videos are gonna be creating my sim and then moving on to building a house for my sim. And I don't want to call it a legacy challenge because I'm notorious for cheating. If my sim is low on cash and they have like 10,000 simoleons in bills or whatever, I cheat them the money because I don't want them to starve or for their power to get turned off. And I know I'll probably end up doing it in this Let's Play. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to limit my cheating, except like in dire emergencies. But I also tend to like get to like generation 3 of a legacy challenge and then get extremely bored. I'm hoping that now that we have seasons that isn't going to happen, but I can't make that guarantee. I am going to try to force myself to do 5 generations of this new Sims family. Now, I was considering downloading Lil Simsy's save and using that, but I don't have all the expansions, and I know that there's a lot of stuff that's going to be like missing from the world or that I'm going to have to go in and fix because some of the Sims clothes won't be there, and I'm just too lazy for that shit, so I'm going with the default world. I'm probably going to take some time between the build episode and actually starting gameplay to go into Newcrest and fill Newcrest with some new Sims, probably from the gallery, so that I've got some more people, maybe some different romance options than what I normally go with, because I usually either always go for Travis Scott, Akira Kiba, or whatever his name is, or Don Lothario, because Don Lothario can actually be a really good guy. He usually ends up like one of 2 ways. He either ends up being very attentive and very loving, or he ends up being a creepy stalker. So I'm gonna try to put in some new Sims into Newcrest and some of the empty houses in the world so that I've got a little bit more than just, you know, the typical townies that are around that, you know, tend to not look so great. Also, because this is a gameplay kind of video, I did not remove my CC. I don't have a lot because I removed a lot of CC before the recent update dropped, before the expansion came out. So the only script editing CC that I have is the MC Command Center. That I don't know if it works with seasons. I know they put out an update for the patch, so I'm hoping that it still works with seasons. We'll find out if this takes a while to load. And then I left in my favorite clothing and hair, and the stuff that I made, because I made some CC for myself, like some anime t-shirts and some posters and stuff, and like some manga and some video game decorations. But those are more for me. If enough people want them, I might put them out for download, but I don't even remember where I got the meshes. And I'm pretty sure the meshes for like the PS4 games aren't available anymore, because the last time I went to look for the mesh or whatever, it wasn't there. So for now, I'm gonna dive in and I'm going to start the Create a Sim, so I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, so I might have lied. I had an issue where the game was crashing because of one or more of my CC, so I had to turn them off. I also started recording the speed build, got about halfway through, and the circuit breaker tripped. So, I don't know if I'm gonna go back and restart that house. I might see what I'm able to salvage and kind of just start the Let's Play and skip the building. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, meet Grace, the founder of this Legacy Challenge. Not Legacy Challenge. Whatever I'm going to call it. It's not a Legacy Challenge. But while you're watching this, let's talk about the cosplay showcase video. So, originally it was the videos Hana took, which is all the actual moving video you see, and Izumi's photos. Now, Izumi did 2 photo shoots for FF15 and for Tokenambu, and she had a lot of stuff from those. So I asked her to kind of narrow it down to her favorite shots, kind of get rid of the doubles, her favorite shot of the individual cosplays, because I wanted to have more room for more people. And then I realized that I didn't have any of the pictures of Tux. And at that point, I messaged Jesse, like, do you have the pictures of Tux in his Deadpool cosplay? Can you send them to me? So Jesse sent me a bunch of the pictures that he had, which were very, very high quality, and Premiere just decided it didn't like the high quality pictures, and it kept crashing. I was smart, and I started, like, saving every 10 minutes. And I had autosave on for, like, every 5 minutes. And then I got everything set up. I added in the music, I added in the end card, and I set it up to render. And I was like, I'm just gonna leave it overnight, and then I'll upload it in the morning. Well, I roll over at one point, and I had the monitor still on, so the light from the monitor kind of woke me up a little bit. And it had crashed. And then I started it up again. I'm like, okay, it probably just had a fluke. And then I got really scared and I didn't go to sleep. And then it crashed again. So at that point I was like, okay, I'm going to render it in parts. So I rendered the first half, and it worked out fine. And I rendered the second half, and it crashed again halfway through it, and then I started it again, and then it went fine. And by that point, it was like 5:30 in the morning. I was exhausted. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this together in the morning and finish it in the morning. And then I went to bed, and I only got about 4 hours sleep because I was up at like 9:30. And then I threw it all together and realized that there was 1 or 2 places where I accidentally repeated images, and I was able to throw in a couple extra things, like the picture of me with Juby. And then I got it all together, and I typed up the description, and I started uploading it, and at that point I was so tired and hungry because I hadn't eaten yet that I was just so done with everything. And then I started up Sims, and I got halfway through this Kaz video, and then Sims crashed. And then I started up again, and I started again, and then it crashed again. At that point I realized it was probably my CC, so I started up again, turned off the CC, had to exit and open it again so that that would register. And then I got as far as finishing the Kaz video, and then it crashed again. At that point I restarted my computer just because I thought my graphics card was just being stupid. And luckily it had already saved, so my sim was done, my sim was there. And I moved her into Brindleton Bay, specifically Dockshind Creek, because I really like those like hided? That's proper. Those hidden away areas for the houses. I just think that's really cool, especially for like a secluded gardener who doesn't like really leave her house much. And I started the speed build, and I started saving regularly throughout the speed build because I didn't want to lose it in case it crashed again. And then the circuit breaker tripped. And I have a save of a half-finished house, but I don't have the video from the first half. So what I might do is I might just open it. I might just open it again and just pick up from where it is. And then you guys will just get that, which means you'll probably miss like all the outside of the house, but you'll get to see most of the furnishing and like most of the interior stuff from wherever I save. Oh, also, meet Everest! I really liked the idea of a husky mix named Everest. after I made my husky mix named Alpine. But let's get into the game! Well, we're really just gonna pick our starting season here. And I bet you all thought I was gonna pick something other than summer. But as much as we've had our eternal summer for the entirety of The Sims 4's existence until now, I thought, why not get summer out of the way so that we can move on to focus on the other holidays. So I ended up deciding to pick summer first, and I'm going to throw in a holiday in summer. I actually have to look at the calendar and see if there are any holidays in summer. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys! Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so excited to dive into seasons. If you liked this video and want to see more, click that box on the left to check out when I made the original 3 idols of Hanayori Yuta. If you want to see something a little different, click that box on the right to check out our latest Let's Voice Act series. Mata daishin ne!